Hi, my name's Katie and welcome to my channel. I'm from Australia, but I recently visited Canada and did a tour of the king of DIYs. This fish room here.
But it's called the Aquarium Gallery, Katie.
Sorry, the Aquarium Gallery. Aquarium Gallery, which was completely amazing. We managed to get 2,000 likes, and as promised, there will be a monster fish feeding video coming up. Tamara has been getting into aquariums and is actually going to be setting up an aquarium. Do you know what you're putting in here yet?
I've donated those tanks to Tamara, so you'll have to ask her.
Ooh! I left this part out of the tour because I wasn't sure whether they had shared it or not with you guys, but I know that you're aware now that Tamara's going to be setting up an aquarium. We went and visited Joey's local fish store, One Fish Two Fish, and Tamara and I did a little bit of a look around the store. Joey and Tamara also showed me around the area in Halifax. We are getting a Canadian beaver tail. Let's have a look at what beaver tails they have. We went and got some beaver tails, which is basically like a fried donut. It was literally incredible, and got a little photo in front of the Canadian sign. I had such a nice time with them, so thank you so much guys. And that aquarium predatory fish video will be coming up in the next few weeks as I keep releasing my content from my US trip. I hope you enjoy this video. Without further ado, let's get into it. Alrighty, so I am here in Nova Scotia, Dartmouth, Nova Scotia in Canada, and I've got Tamara here. Hello. So this is Joey's beautiful fiance. Joey is off somewhere in the background causing chaos. buying everything, literally, like a whole trolley full of substrate. And we're at his local fish store, One Fish Two Fish, I believe it's called. They've got a really nice selection here. So they've got a bunch of freshwater and saltwater things here, which you don't really see that often in Australia. So I think it's really cool to see that. Do you want to say hi to the video?
I do not. Videos make me nervous.
And so Joey's already filmed his whole video, literally like in the time it took me to set my camera up.
Yes.
You filmed a whole video.
I might have been doing it a little bit longer than you, but your equipment is much nicer than mine.
Feel how heavy this is? Yeah. Yep. Gotta set that thing up. Yeah.
Nice camera though.
Should we start doing a little bit of a tour? We don't really have a plan.
I'll show you where to start.
Okay, sounds good.
So welcome to my local fish store, One Fish Two Fish in Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. One thing I want to show you, and then I think I'll let Katie kind of give you a generalized tour in Katie's perspective, because I don't want to ruin it, but there is one tank that has a certain story to it, with certain fish in it that some might find and look familiar. So I believe this tank's 1,350 gallons. I believe it's 10 feet long. I think it's 5 feet front to back. But it's like 3.5 feet tall. I have no idea, but I remember him telling me it's 1,350 gallons. At the bottom here are a pair of pearl stingrays, likely breeding because the female on the left here is bitten all around the disc, and the male is not. So he's clearly biting her, trying to flip her and to impregnate her. These are pearl stingrays from South America. Originally, these guys were mine. When they came to the store, they were smaller, emaciated, they had heater burn, ammonia burn, they were in incredibly rough shape. And Jeff and I came to the agreement that I would take them for free, I would heal them, grow them out, and bring them back to the store one day. And that's, they spent about 2 years with me, and I miss them, but they look to be doing absolutely fantastic. Now, even though they're both pearls, you can see a massive color transition and difference in patterns between the two. Identical species, they are purebred, but clearly the male is much more brighter and much more crisp in contrast and coloration. When it comes to freshwater stingrays as well though, one thing is you might notice that in some fish, the male is more flamboyant than the female, and or sometimes, but rarely vice versa. However, with stingrays, there is no difference whether it's a male or female, whether it's going to look nicer. The only difference is going to be obviously the male has certain things, they're called claspers. He's got 2 of them that are underneath his tail. Those are his reproductive organs, and the male gets a lot smaller. So if you are looking into getting into stingrays and you don't want to get into something that gets too big, get a male. Even though they get huge, they're not going to get as big as the female. And now, Katie, I will leave you on your own. All right, it's back to Tamara and I.
Double mic that.
We've got to run this now. He's off. All right. Well, I don't even know where to start. It's such a big store, hey?
It is, yeah.
They've got this little section here, which is really nice. So you can take a little bit of a look through if you want to set up a tank and do some aquascaping. You can grab all of your rocks and stuff. So this rock here, this white stuff, similar to the Texas Holy Rock that I've got in my African cichlid tank. Oh, there it is, Texas Holy Rock. So that rock there is the rock that I've got for my African cichlids. It's like a nice limestone rock. Now, do you have any favorite fish in the store at all?
I don't know what they have in stock today.
Okay.
So we'll have a look and I'll let you know.
Let's have a look. Yeah, that sounds good. I think I know which my favorite one is already.
I do like that one there, that big
That is
like
cute.
flower looking one. But I want the whole thing.
You mean the coral?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's quite cool actually. And I have no idea what that is.
And it's probably really expensive.
It probably is, yeah. I really like the plants that they've got though. They've got a really good selection of freshwater plants here that look really nice and healthy. And I was looking at the prices as well. It's pretty comparable to Australia really. Like the dollar is a similar strength as well to the Australian one. If we go along here, they've got a bunch of freshwater tanks, I believe. So they've got like some little biches and stuff just in the tank here. And then I think they've even got some electric blue acaras, which Adrian, you will probably like seeing down here. So I've got a friend called Adrian and he breeds these like crazy.
Yeah, those are pretty.
They're very pretty.
I like them.
They get really nice and blue. And then, oh, this is an interesting Oscar. I don't think I've ever seen one that looks like that.
Is he an albino?
Maybe.
I don't know my fish as well as Joey does.
He's like white, but he's got some grey. I don't think it says what type they are, but that's very interesting. And I've got some more biches and some convict cichlids. So those convict cichlids are the ones that breed really, really, really crazy.
They're pretty too.
They are pretty.
Really pretty. Yeah, Joey always says they're underrated.
Yes, that's what my friend Finn thinks as well.
Convict's underrated fish.
They're cool little fish. See what else we can find. They've got this interesting little open thing here.
It's pretty sailfin.
It's hiding now.
He's like, I'm camera shy.
It's actually a saltwater fish that I saw before that I think is my favorite one. He's up here. I think this guy's so cute. Look at him.
Clown triggerfish. Joey
Yes.
had one a while ago.
A clown one?
Yeah, but
No
then
way.
he didn't keep them.
Maybe this is it.
I think his was a little bigger.
So
A
cute.
little bit bigger.
Oh, African cichlids. Yes. So these are the fish that I keep. We've got the classic electric yellow ones, which always look really beautiful.
I like those.
They're really nice.
Nice and bright.
Yes. I think that's what I like about the Lake Malawi cichlids. They're always really bright.
Yeah, very colorful.
Got some more in here. Some dragon bloods. Some OBs. Looks like these guys have been breeding in there too. These are nice. So these are the Lake Tanganyikan ones, which I'm going to be setting up. They're tank off soon.
They're really pretty.
Yeah, they're really nice. Do you know very much about the African cichlids? Really?
I don't know a ton. I know a little, but not a lot.
They're kind of like the freshwater fish that's the closest to saltwater ones.
Okay.
Yeah, and they come from, there's 3 main lakes in Africa that they come from. And so one of them's Lake Malawi and the other one's Tanganyika. And then I can't remember the other one, but it's not very popular, the other one. Like you mainly just see the Lake Malawi and Tanganyikan ones. But you just can't mix them. Like, well, you're not meant to. They don't do so well if you mix like different lakes together.
Right.
So that's the different lakes that they've got, that they come from. Yeah, oh look, they've got a nice little information thing all about them. That's really good. But the Lake Malawi ones tend to be really colourful, like these guys. So they're the red Eureka peacocks, I think, these guys. And then the Tanganyikan ones are the ones that Joey was saying, like they have a little bit more personality, but they're sometimes a little bit blander, but there's more like shape variations and stuff to them.
Yeah, I definitely like the shape of their fins.
Yeah.
They're really pretty. I say that same description about them all. They're really pretty.
They're all really pretty. And then just got some goldfish and stuff all throughout here, which is cool. I like this guy. He is cool. These little guys.
I love guppies.
They're pretty, and they breed really easily as well. They're pretty cute. You know what I was thinking would be a good video idea that Joey should do? I reckon like setting up a tank using all fake coral and trying to make it look as real as possible. I think that could be quite funny. It'd be interesting to see. I don't know if you could make it look real, but
He did have one of the big coral inserts at one point. I don't know.
yeah, I've got a good range of fake coral and substrates and stuff, which Joey pretty much cleared out. And then just got some general kind of like community fish and stuff in here, and a lot more gravel. So as you can see, this store is very, very big. There is a lot to choose from here. Out of everything that we have seen today, is there any fish that would be your favorite? You're gonna say guppies, aren't you?
But I love guppies. I do. Sometimes they have coolie loaches here though, and I would probably pick them.
I
if they
agree.
had them.
I agree. They're very cool.
They're fun.
Honestly, guppies are cool. I think that like you can get really pretty varieties with like long tails. I reckon guppies are underrated, to be honest.
Yeah. I know they're beginner, but I like them.
Yeah, and it
I'm
doesn't
a
even,
beginner technically.
exactly.
So.
And I don't even think it matters. Like it's like African cichlids. They're a pretty easy fish to keep, but like I love them because of that. Like because it's, you know, sometimes it's good to just make it more about having fun rather than stressing and stuff about things all the time.
Yeah.
Which is what I found with discus. Are you familiar with discus?
Just the ones that Joey's kept.
They can be like really temperamental and really difficult to keep.
Yeah.
And so
I find that they're often pretty shy.
yes, yeah, and very shy
Skittish.
too. Yes, they definitely are.
Did you
Store
see
and
the
everything.
bettas?
No, I didn't actually.
I'm not sure.
These guys.
They have many in stock.
Another very beautiful fish.
Not too many today.
Yeah, I find they're really hard to see too if you put a black background.
Yeah.
Sometimes. So my friend Nick, who opened his Keeping Fish Simple store, he set up like a big rack like this, and then he ended up just like pulling it apart and replacing it with another one because like he couldn't sell all of the bettas, there was too many. And then they were just a bit hard to see as well with the black because I think he painted like the back of it black. So yeah, but they are very beautiful little fish. All right.
Yep.
Yeah, we're good.
We always get into saltwater and then
regret it.
and then get into it and get out of it.
I'm the same as well.
I think he'll probably stick with it now that he's putting it in the rack, but
Yeah, I never stick with it. Well, that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed having a little bit of a look at the local Canadian fish store here. One fish, two fish. So you want to come and be in the outro? Thanks, Joey, for showing us the stingrays.
It's all I got, okay? And one fish, two fish in Dartmouth, Nova Scotia isn't that bad. It's one of the longest running fish stores in Atlantic Canada to date. If you're in the area and you want to check it out, do so. Maybe we'll bump into each other and I'll do my best to avoid you.
Beautiful. Awful. Well, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And if you would like to see more of this content, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel.
And don't forget to support your local fish stores. Without them, we do not have a hobby.
Yes, very true. I thought he was going to say subscribe to his channel too. Subscribe to his channel too, King of DIY. And I'm sure we'll see you in the next video because I'm going to be doing a lot of content throughout this holiday. I don't know when this one will be uploaded, but we'll see. And thank you for Tamara for being a part of it as well. Your willingness to do a little bit of filming and go around and let us know about guppies as well being your favourite fish. And then my one was a little trigger fish, I think. So that was cool. And I'm sure we'll be doing some more content as well while we're here to make the most of the trip. All right, well, we'll wrap it up there then. Sounds awesome. Good. Bye.
It's not focusing.
It should. There we go. It's beautiful.
it doesn't recognize you as having a face.
That's what I say to you. Whenever it doesn't focus on Tamara, it's like, it appears you do not have a face. Well, it makes sense. I call you butt face.